Okay, this is a tip that doesn't specifically apply to Akaza, but it's one that I found particularly important to learn when I'm playing him because he has pretty awful defense, and that's to do with your strong attacks, or your armor attacks, or your tilt attack, whatever you want to call it. If you've got armor, they go through opponents, but they're very unsafe if you just leave them. Now, if you're playing a Demon Slayer, they can just do their armor attack and bring out a support, or cancel into their support to make them plus on block, but Akaza and Rui cannot do that. They have to have the full recovery, so if they block this, you're getting punished for sure. It's very unsafe. So you have to make sure you know how to use them more effectively. And obviously armor attacks are really important, especially for Akaza, who doesn't have, an invincible special move. Having your armored special move is something you really are going to be using a lot, if your opponent's mashing or whatever. So, when you're going for your armor move, you basically, when you activate it, you need to watch the opponent. If you do see the opponent's, they're pressing buttons, cool, just release it. Just do it normal. If you do think they're just gonna keep mashing and they kind of suck, then sure, you can just hold down and go through all of their mashing to do your extra charge version to get a little extra damage. And do, I don't know, something that might do a little bit more damage to that. Or, if you do see that they are maybe just standing there blocking, sure, charge the whole thing, break their guard. If the opponent, has bad reactions, or you just know that they're not going to end up blocking it, then sure, you can break their guard and go for a combo, easy peasy. But if you are against a little bit more of an adept opponent who knows how to deal with strong attacks, that's when you're in a bit of a predicament. That's when you're going to have to start doing this, cancelling out of it. Now, you can actually cancel your armor attacks in, I think, 3 ways. You can either cancel it into a sidestep, you can cancel it into a jump, you can cancel it into a dash. Now, these are all very, very important things to take into account when you're using your armor attacks. So, say if I'm doing my armor attack, and then Sabito, in order to counter my armor attack, does his armor attack. And he does it after mine, so his will win, because he'll hit me last. In that circumstance, I need to sidestep out of the way to beat the opponent, or else I'm gonna get, totally obliterated. And if I dodge at the right time, I'll dodge his armor attack, and then I'll be able to punish him because he's just standing there whiffing like an idiot. Or if, per se, I know my opponent is going to dodge my armor attack and not get hit by the unblockable version, and they're just going to dodge and I'm going to miss and look like an idiot, well then I can just cancel it into a dash in, and then catch their dodge, and then just keep applying pressure. So you need to really watch your opponent and be like, okay, if they're pressing buttons, sure, I'll just release it now and get my damage. If they're not pressing buttons, you gotta sidestep out of it, or you gotta dash out of it and keep it safe, because you can get good pressure if you go into a dash, or you keep yourself really safe if you go into a sidestep. But really make sure you're doing those, because with Akaza especially, if you just do this, you're gonna hand yourself to the opponent so many times. If they bait your armor attack once, boom, combo, 50% of your life is gone. Sucks to suck. So you have to be a little bit careful with them. And to do this, I recommend you remap your dash button to one of your triggers. For me, I have it on my left trigger, so that I can dash out of it a lot more easily than having to have my finger there and then reach over to circle, and that's just very weird and uncomfortable. Maybe you can use 2 fingers, but no. Having it on different fingers or different hands just makes it so much easier. But yeah, just a little tip. It'll definitely make your gameplay a lot cleaner, and you'll get punished a lot less for using your armor moves. Hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.